Hello, fabulous Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of December 2014, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This is, on the one hand, a very important month for love for you. I mentioned this in the love-focused horoscope for last month, and I will talk about it in the love-focused horoscope for this month, but that's certainly something that you want to watch out for in the first half of the month. Instead, for this video, I'm going to focus on a couple of other things. The first thing is, in the first few days, you're still working with the energy of the new moon that took place in your sign in the second part of last month. So as we start this month, you may want to watch the general overview horoscope for your sign for the month of November, because that is the type of energy and opportunity that you are working with as you enter this month. It is in the middle and later part of the month that your focus decidedly changes, and changes in the direction of your finances. And it is going to hold your focus for a solid month, if not longer. And it does look like your finances are really going to be a very important area of change, of growth, and of new opportunities coming up for you as well. And really the key word here is change. And in fact, it does look like for a lot of Sagittarius out there, there's going to be at least one very key turning point or shift where it comes to your income, especially where it comes to what it is that you're actually doing to earn your money. And it's very likely that in the second part of the month, some new opportunity is likely to present itself. Now, I got to be honest with you as I look at the sky for you. This doesn't look like it's the type of opportunity that necessarily just seems to all of a sudden change your life and your circumstances and take you from one income bracket to a whole other higher income bracket. It may eventually, that does look like a possibility eventually. Rather, it looks like a very beginning. And so this could be a new opportunity in a whole other field that you've wanted, but it doesn't look like the money is definitely very secure. I'm reminded of, and I remember watching, one thing I love about YouTube is that so many amazing people, you just get to share who you are, and as part of that sharing, attract the people that you're meant to watch you and support you and help you to grow. This is a very, very common thing throughout the YouTube universe. And I personally really, really love that. And I have also benefited tremendously from a lot of people out there who share, who decided to turn on a camera and start speaking. And I do remember watching one video, I'm sorry, I don't remember the person's name right now, but I do remember someone, she was doing some sort of advice videos. So that was her thing. She was giving advice to people on success and business coaching. And someone had sent her a letter and said, you know, I really want to be a coach as well. I really want to do what you're doing. How do I do that? And her advice was, in the beginning, if you're just starting out, you've never done this before, what you want to do is you want to offer people your services for free or very, very nominal fee, but offer it for free so that they can, in exchange, provide you with testimonials that you need, maybe even record some of the sessions and things like that that you can eventually use for promotional purposes, and on and on. So she had all these great ideas, but ultimately it was based in somebody having a dream of how it is that they want to earn their money. They see the potential. They know they don't want to keep doing what they're doing. They want to do something that more matches their ideal, and they have that vision. They see what their ideal is, but how to go about actually doing it. Well, the way that you actually go about doing it is just to do it. And then from that place of knowing what you're doing, opportunities come, greater prosperity comes. And I can certainly testify to that in my own life. I mean, the stuff that I'm doing now, I was doing for years and decades even for free because I liked it, because it was fun. And of course, it's opened up every good thing thanks to friends and fans like you out there. It's opened up so many great things in my life and in my world, and in my learning as well. And so it is with you. I do think that this month, it's almost as if you sort of realizing that you actually want to go about doing things differently, or you want to actually do something different to earn your money. And what it is that you need to do, yes, there's tremendous potential for great prosperity Yes, I do see that. However, in the beginning and initially, and especially considering how removed it is from what you've done before, it may not necessarily be that the rewards are very immediate. For some of you out there, it might not be something new, but just a new way of actually presenting it, of actually doing it. For example, I do astrology digitally online. It's more and more common, but really to my ancestors and even just to my teachers in this life, it was not the way that we practiced astrology at all. So it could just be a new vehicle for doing what it is that you desire to do, whether it's you want to share something, whether it's a skill that you want to share and develop or offer or market. It is going to be your opportunity to see how you can actually start. It's a very beginning. And as I've been talking about for the last couple of months, the last few months actually in the sky, we've had these series of new moons taking place at the very, very beginning of their respective signs. And that's what we have happening this month as well. We've got a new moon happening at the very beginning of a part of the sky for you that has to do with money you earn, that has to do with finances, but it's at the very, very beginning. So more will need to be revealed and more will need to be developed in order for greater prosperity to come about. Now, putting that new moon aside, that isn't the only thing that's happening that's speaking to your financial viability, your financial progress this month. What we also have happening this month is a meeting of Venus and Pluto in this very same part of the sky and the activation of the Pluto-Uranus square. So you have been going through this slow and steady process over the last few years that has been asking you to change the way you make your money, to look at how you're earning your money. Do you like it? Do you not? And align it with something that feels more genuine, more empowered, and more empowering. This month, you take huge leaps in that direction, and it is likely. Now, as I said, the new moon, it looks like new inspirations and beginnings. Doesn't necessarily indicate big financial changes that are very immediate. But with this other stuff taking place, especially with Venus meeting Pluto, this is something that does suggest a dramatic change in finances taking place. This particular configuration to me is a very all or nothing type of configuration. So it's either that you're going all the way, you're making a change, and you know that immediately this is going to bring you big bucks now and for a while to come. Or you're saying, you know what? I don't know if the big bucks are going to be there if I go down this path, but I know I'm done with this path, and you making a change from that place. People being part of facilitating this change for you, helping you get in contact with what you really want to do, what you're really passionate about, what really matters to you are going to be a big part of this. And it is also possible that if you are one of those people who is in a partnership, business, or with a spouse as well, it may be that what your partner is doing is part of the motivation or part of what is the impetus for you needing to make some changes as well. As I look at the sky for you, I do think that the universe really wants you to help you to understand your relationship to money and help you to understand your own worth. And your worth is a lot, yes, but there's also something to be said for making your money in a way that feels right. And on that path, you are taking huge leaps forward this month.